grab somebody else. I want to know what annoys you about the opposite sex. You have a chance to get it off your chest, say what you want to say. I told you what annoys me about the opposite sex, but I want to know what annoys you. I don't like women who I didn't do anything. If I looked over here, that does not mean that I looked at an ass over there. There's so much.
Oh, it's my turn. Look at that. I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm here. My bad. I was
give me what you have. What annoys you about the opposite sex? Give it to me.
Based on what I'm hearing from the conversations, is that we're both suffering from a case of very
Hold on now. When the Jamaican is too fast, I can only understand 16%.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm gonna slow it down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So I'm just saying, I'm listening to the conversation.
Right. No. See, I can see. So hold on. I can hold on. I can understand that. When you start talking fast, the shit sounds like Dunny wine. I can't understand. Okay. It sounds like give me the light. I can't understand it. And then bring it down and give it to me. Let's go.
All right. No problem. So the first thing that I want to talk about, for me personally, I don't find the same thing annoying with every man. I have different experiences with different men because, as we have already established, we are different. And so when we talk about this role thing, let me just clear that up right now so nobody has to revisit it after me. The issue about roles is a conversation. When you and your partner get together, you all need to sit down and make a list of things to be done and decide who does them. That solves everybody's problem because not every woman wants to cook and not everyone can cook. As a matter of fact, some of you men are already resigned to women cooking and don't even know that you're inviting a short lifespan on yourself. You might get poisoned. So I think it is just where the roles are concerned, it's just a function of communication.
Wait, hold on. You gotta bring it down. You gotta bring it down a little slower because some of these people are white. They can't understand it. Listen, I'm fighting to understand it. Shit. Because when the accent is too strong, these white people cannot understand that. Shit, I DJ in the club. I play fucking Bounty Killer, and I can't understand this shit. No, bring it down. Just bring it. Slow it down.
One more time, and I'm gonna make it quick. What I was saying is that couples should sit down individually and decide who does what, and that will solve the role problem because we don't all play the same roles in our relationship. For example, I am a very busy woman. I don't have time to come home and cook your dinner and put your slippers out and brush your hair and those kind of things. I am running a foundation. I'm publishing my next book. I have a whole heap of things going on. So if you're going to be with a woman like me, first of all, don't expect me to walk behind you. Y'all need to keep up with me.
But I didn't say nothing about walking behind. I just said that the people said behind every good man there's a woman. And now next thing you telling me, don't walk behind. Leave me alone. You can walk in front of me. I don't care. I just want to get to wherever I'm going. Fuck it. If we walk, we drive, whatever. I'm behind you, I'm in front of you. I just want to get to where I need to go.
I'm just saying the dynamics in your relationship does not have to match what people generally think it needs to match. Your dynamics can be different based on what's going on in your situation. And it can also mean the circumstance of the relationship, because a relationship can start out where the man has this job that he can afford everything and he's taking care of all the bills. And then a global pandemic strikes and now everybody's got to chip in. So the idea of roles should change based on your circumstance and based on what's going on in your life. You might have some children. If you have children going on, maybe you're better at putting them to bed than I am. Maybe you read the stories different from how I would read the stories. So, I read the stories. This is the job of a man. This is the job of a woman. I don't even think it makes sense to have that conversation because everybody's situation is different.
Okay, so listen. Number one, I read stories good. I'm a good story reader. Now, it's a little loud, but the story gets wet. Number two is, the first, when I was listening to you, I wanted to drink a Guinness Stout. But because it was just coming, you know, it was putting me in the island vibe. Number three, you have some very good points. Is there anything else you'd like to say before you
Well, I just want to say that conversations like these are important, but I think that it is important for us to kind of listen more than to be so defensive. Because some of the times we don't see what we are doing that's annoying, and that's how the other person is receiving it. So some of the times we should just listen and, you know, try to see it from their perspective, and maybe we can make some adjustments, because at the end of the day, everybody needs the same thing. Just like how you like a nice hot meal, I would like a nice hot meal too. You like comfort and support, I would like that too. How great it would be if both of us are working towards doing that for each other.
Hold on, let me say something. Now I feel like having a red stripe, but that's neither here nor there. I know how to cook, so I could cook for you. Like, my shrimp parmesan is on fire. My garlic noodles is the move. I'm good with salmon. I'm good with all of that. I'm the shit when it comes to cooking. I don't want to say too much. I'm just good. I'm decent. But with that being said, because I'm supposed to be on another live right now, and I didn't even know it was 8 o'clock. Is there anything else you'd like to bring to the table?
Oh, no, I'm going to leave it at that because I have somewhere to be as well. I just want to say to everybody on the line, just listen to each other more and let's try to be better, because trust me, this pandemic has taught me personally that we take each other for granted and we are all on borrowed time. So make the best of the time that we have together and try to make sure we support each other, because that's the only way our lives are going to be better. Us sitting around fighting each other not going to help anything.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Just your talking has made motherfuckers hungry. People talking about cocoa bread and fucking oxtails and fucking veggie patties. Don't come on here unless you want to feed everybody. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Yeah, see you later, girl. We'll talk later.